I've got something pretty special here. I hope that you'll agree with me. What you see before you is a very near complete collection of 32X titles. I do apologize in advance. Actually, one game that I have for the 32X is not here. I guess I left it at home. I thought I brought it here to my storage place last week, but it looks like it's back home still. Anyway, I'm going to find that one, and maybe I'll do another video of it as well. Excuse me. And certainly I'll have pictures for everything on the eBay site. But I made this video because I've got so many games that I'm trying to bundle here. It's actually much easier to just make a video here to show you guys. Now, one thing that everybody knows about 32X is that, kind of like the Sega Genesis, about a year or so after Sega went to the red striped pattern for their Sega Genesis titles, they basically, for whatever reason, they stopped making these cases right here. And I'm really not sure why, because I love these things, okay? I mean, they were nice, durable cases. Some of these, they originally had little hang tabs here. And, but yeah, you know, basically, they just decided to cut costs. They could, you know, save money if they just made cardboard boxes. So sometime around 1994, a little bit before the 32X was released, they stopped making their Sega Genesis games in cardboard boxes. So by the time the 32X was released, they were doing the same thing there. Now, if you'll notice, these two games, NBA Jam and NFL Quarterback Club, both by Acclaim, okay? These are the same exact identical size as a Sega Genesis case, okay? These, however, are not. These are, a long time ago, back in, I want to say 1995 or 1996, I got tired of, because I actually played these games, okay? I mean, I'm a collector, but I'm also a gamer, and these were all part of my personal collection. And I gotta say, I never really enjoyed the clear plastic cases that you might have found at, you know, places like Toys R Us or Electronics Boutique. Just hated them. So what I did was, when I got my 32X games, I just sort of held on to the boxes, and I kept the games actually outside of the boxes for a while. And when I managed it, I got a hold of a bunch of these. These are Electronic Arts game cases, okay? You'll notice the oversized fit. These will fit an Electronic Arts game, okay? The reason that I got these was because I noticed they also fit the slightly oversized 32X games, okay? These are not repros. Trying to get this in here one-handed. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, it stays put. If I turn it over, it's going to fall out. That's why I'm holding it with my thumb there. But when you keep the case closed, it actually stays there, okay? It doesn't, you know, it doesn't flop around or do anything crazy. In other words, it serves the purpose that I got all of these cases for, okay? And I got this, once again, not quite 20 years ago, 95, 96. I'm a little fuzzy on it. I just got a hold of a bundle of these cases from an old used game store that they were going to throw them out, you know, and I said, well, hey, what will you charge me for them? And they gave me the whole thing for like $20 And there were way more than you see here, but this was enough for me to use with my entire 32X collection. So that's what I did. Now, what you see here inside the slipcover of the case, this is, I don't know how well you can see this on the video. It's a little too bright in here, maybe. It's blurring just a bit. But these are actual boxes. Maybe I can do a good, here you go. Yeah. See, they're not quite round enough all the way. But I just eyeballed it really good and cut these boxes with an X-Acto knife. Okay. And I threw the cardboard inserts away. I know for a lot of collectors that, and also the idea that, maybe they don't have the hang tags. Well, guess what? The Electronic Arts cases, as you can see, these are original. They never had hang tags, okay? They just simply didn't exist because, I don't know why a hang tag actually is desirable by anybody, but, there you go. Because I always stack my games. I've never walked into a collector's room and seen them, hey, let me hang this from the wall. But anyway, so yeah, these are all original games. They're not repros, they're not copies, okay? And from start to finish, I've got Afterburner, BC Racers, Blackthorn, Brutal Above the Claw, Cosmic Carnage, Doom, Knuckles Chaotix, Colibri, Metalhead, Mortal Kombat 2, which I thought was a very good version, Zaxxon Mother Base 2000, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, NFL Quarterback Club, Pitfall the Mayan Adventure, Primal Rage, Shadow Squadron, Space Harrier, The Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire, that's a very sought-after game, Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Starship Bridge Simulator, Star Wars, Tempo, T-Mac, Tough Man Contest, Virtua Fighter, Virtua Racing, and here, the combination Sega CD 32X games. I've got, well, I guess I put it the other way here. I've got Corpse Killer, Night Trap. This is the higher resolution version of Night Trap. Slam City with Scottie Pippen and Supreme Warrior. Not in this shelf right now is a Sega CD game. It was actually a hybrid Sega CD / 32X game called Fahrenheit. I have this game. It is in mint condition also. I didn't do anything to the case. It's still in the original case. So yeah, it's about the height of these things right here. And it's got both the blue and the yellow color scheme to it. So it's part Sega CD. It will work with simply a Sega Genesis and Sega CD if you have one. If you have a 32X to go along with it, then you get higher resolution and better graphics. Guys, this is it. I've never seen, personally, for sale anywhere, a collection of 32X games quite this extensive, okay? I know this is not all of them. I don't have Dark Side. These are all American, USA, NTSC versions, okay? There's a Japanese, there's I think one or two Japanese games. One of them is, I can't remember if it's Nobunaga's Ambition or Romance of Three Kingdoms for some reason, but it's one of those two. It's a strategy game based on Japanese history, so it's pretty difficult to play if you don't speak Japanese. There's a few wrestling games that I don't have, so that's at least, I think there's maybe 3 or 4 games. Somebody can always chime in on the site and let me know. But at any rate, if you are a completist, okay, this is it. You're just not going to find anything quite this extensive all in one place. This is going to be going up on eBay probably in about the next 5 or 10 minutes. Of course, this video might take a while to upload. So, may the best one win. Good luck, guys.